Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Okay, we have a task in school wherein we are asked to interview one of a family member or friends who has traveled in other countries or staying in other countries.
All right.
All right, then let's start with the question number one. What
Okay.
country have you?
What country I've visited? Well, I've visited 3 countries, and currently I'm staying in one of those countries. Like first, China, Macau, and Hong Kong.
Then how long have you stayed there?
Here in China, I'm almost here for 5 years, and for Hong Kong, I just went there for holidays, so like 5 days, and also in Macau. Me and my husband stayed there for 6 days.
When you first arrived in that country, have you had any culture shock experience?
Well, here in China, yeah, I'm shocked with how disciplined the people are when it comes to following the rules and regulations of this country. Um, in Hong Kong, well, not so much. It's actually multicultural city, and I I didn't explore the city so much, so I didn't interact with the people like I yeah, same with Macau. So I just went to Macau also in Hong Kong to just to have holiday, just to have fun. Well, here in China, I can tell you more about the cultural shock that I've experienced. Sorry. Here, as I told you, I was shocked how, towards the behavior of the people when it comes to following the rules and regulations of this country. Well, I will give you an example. For example, this time when COVID strikes, Chinese people, I'm totally shocked. Um, the government just released an instruction wherein nobody is allowed to go out from their house, and all of a sudden then you can see an empty street, no cars, no motorbikes. It's so quiet, it's like a ghost town. You cannot see anyone in the street. It's not necessary for the government to put lots of police in the streets, not like in Philippines, for example, but here no. uh, they just said in the news that as this time or tomorrow, you're not allowed to go out, then it's like that. You will see tomorrow the big changes. So they are so disciplined.
Okay, then what makes that country's culture so different from ours?
Well, as we all know, Chinese is a communist country. They have totally different style when it comes to governing this country. And that's the reason why they are well disciplined, because people know what they are going to get if they're not going to follow the rules and regulations. One of the things that I can say China is different from Philippines is when it comes to um, guns. Here, guns are totally illegal. Like you cannot see anyone who a carrier of gun. Even if police officer, they don't have guns. Security, they don't have guns. Unlike in Philippines, securities, police, they have the right, and they have the right to carry guns. Second is about abortion. In our country, Philippines, it's totally illegal. Well, here it's legal. There is I don't know, when I came here, then that's the only time that I know about this pill. They call it like morning pill that you're going to take after you're having unsafe sex. You can just buy it in any pharmacy store, like uh like a normal drugs. They have it there available 24 hours. And what else? I can share you about also religion in our country. Most of us are Christians, and here most of the people are Buddhist. Well, I've met some of the Chinese who are Christians, but not so much, maybe three. And also I've met people who don't have religion at all. And what else? I've noticed also that Chinese have totally um, we are different when it comes to I've seen them how they love money, that to the point that friendship is nothing. Like they can screw you just for a little amount of money. For example, just 8 pesos, they will really fight for that. Well, unlike us, when it comes to money, we are a little bit open, as I can say. We are not that heavy as compared to them. And here, you cannot see rich people having a friend, a poor friend. As I've interviewed some of my friends, I was like, do you have, because she's owning lots of school, and I came to this point when I asked her, like, do you have a poor friend? And she said no. So rich people, they just have friends, rich friends. Those poor ones, they're having the poor friends. Like it's money matters. And what else? Well, I can say that's most likely I've noticed in China for five years I'm staying. 5 years of staying. Um, you have more question? And well, by the way, about language, I can say language when of course we are taught I was taught back in Philippines that English is an international language. When I came here, I didn't feel it. When I came here, I was totally shocked because I don't know how to explain myself to the people, to the resident I've met, because their English is totally zero. That they just know how to say hi, hello, that's it. And you cannot really have a conversation with most of the residents here. Um, and well, unlike us in Philippines, like most of the people understands English. Well, that's all pretty much I can share about the differences between China and Philippines.
Okay, then any advice you can give to Filipinos who want to travel, work, or migrate in that country we're staying right now?
Well, if you are going to travel, I will recommend you, even if you're going to migrate or work here, uh first thing first is you have to know what are the policies. You have to actually, the basic rule is just to follow everything that they are going to implement here. Just follow the rules that the government are implementing. I will advise not to talk about their government because it can lead you to something that you will not like. And also don't talk about religion because those are actually sensitive topic over here. And yeah, that's all I can advise them.
Right? That's the end of our interview. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You have a great night. Good night.